Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the Lewis Drug Pro-Am. Mad Maxner is set. The players are set. It is time for doubles action. And ready to go. Almost. Right off the bat, Matt Maxner breaks his first of 3 chairs. Camacho finds bottom board and a nice shot. Watch your feet down there. Well, Felipe Camacho seems to have this thing figured out as he's put down the last 2 shots. High lob serve. Carson with a nice pass. High lob serve. Daniel cuts this up. Pushes it in the corner. Alvaro almost takes that one in the backside.
0-1.
Great shot. Camacho showing some great doubles ability. 0. With a big opportunity here. And camera placement is going to be something that we'll talk about as we go through. It is very, very difficult to find a good camera angle when there's 2 guys in the court, much less when there's 4. There's only about 8 feet of glass across the back wall. There's not a view from anywhere higher than that. So the door is dead center, so trying to get a camera dead center is proving to be a little difficult. But we'll get what we can. Playing some great ball in there. Can't get that one. Alvaro recognizes I can't roll it, so I'm just going to hit it back deep. 3-wall shot. Camacho with another 3-wall shot. And Daniel misses the opportunity there. Great shot for Camacho.
1-1.
Thanks. He's going to have me set up.
We're at the Lewis Drug Pro-Am here in the finals. The men's pro double finals, and we're joined by special guest Mark Griffin. Mark, for starters, thanks a lot for having us here. You guys have been a very instrumental part of the longest running tournament in racquetball. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, you could say we started this. It's kind of a labor.
So you yourself are a racquetball player. Of course, that helps when the people that are involved corporately are also fans of the sport. For you and yourself, why racquetball? What is it about racquetball that you like?
Well, I started out in college. keep the home cooking and
Well, you know, it is one of the biggest little tournaments, if you will. You know, there's not the U.S. Open 1,000 people in the event, but the people that are here are both, you know, a cross-section of the Midwestern and all the way up here, actually, Sioux Falls, to good folks and the best players in the world. I mean, Cliff Swain comes to this event, Doug Ganem comes to this event, Ruben Gonzalez comes to this event, and there's a reason. And I think that it is, in large part, to folks like you and the folks here that put on this event. I know that it's a group effort. Who are some of the instrumental people that that help with this particular event?
Troy pro personality. I help a little bit now. Mark Gibbs is fantastic scheduling late. We got a great Louis team. Transportation needs. We really extra lengthy hospitality.
Well, yeah, and to that point, you know, on the hospitality piece, last night we had the players' banquet, and, you know, at times there's a players' party, and we'll meet somewhere, and that's all great, but last night, as you know, I have seen now, I think this is the third time that I've been here, and what I've seen is that, you know, you guys really take it up a notch with what you do for the players in the banquet. It's a fully catered meal. You give a lot of door prizes away. Is all of that from Lewis Drug? Does Lewis Drug pretty much take that and coordinate it and also use that as a donation and pay the bill for that?
Yeah, we use all very large super everything for the bank. We try to make it special. We have the best caterers in the area, and they do a tremendous job. The pros tell us. And also highlights of the evening is raffle. And last night, everything from iPads to drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drones were popular.
I was keeping an eye on those drones as well. But yeah, I mean, Fitbits, iPads, cordless drills. We've got a great rally going on here, by the way, as Rocky and Alvaro are up by 2 early on here in the first. If you're just joining us, Kane Wassler, Chuck took out Jose Rojas.
What a match that was.
Absolutely. You know, Jose came out, he was up 10-2, and then Kane scored the next 10 straight points. We're actually just tying this one up in the first, 5-5. Camacho on the far left-hand side of the net for the drive service. Good. It looked like some short ball. Good. Goes down the line. Goes wide. Goes there with a nice game off the back glass. We have Mark Griffin of Lewis Drug here with us. And Mark, I know that the favorite things, both from the fans and both online and here. Why doubles? Why do you guys not just do singles, but also you're the only Tier 1 event that does pro doubles as well?
Well, the spectators love pro doubles. The speed of the game is phenomenal. The interest is there from the people that come up and watch. And we take pride in the fact that we started pro doubles at Lewis, and Doug Ganem will admit that you know, they brought us here trained around the country. The players love it. It's so fast and so much fun. It's a great.
And, you know, my wife, who every now and then gets to travel with me to different events, this is one of the events I've been wanting her to come to for a long time, just to see, or just so she can see, you know, taking care of and the great things that you guys do, both from the people here and Lewis Drug, and trying to explain to her exactly what Lewis Drug and where you guys are located. I finally just said, you know what, let's go by store so I can show you. But when you say it's a superstore or a drug superstore, how do you describe Lewis Drug to people and the reach? How many stores do you have over what particular area?
Well, we have 2 concept-sized stores. We have the large stores and the smaller stores in the rural markets around Iowa, Minnesota, and if you, I guess an easy way to explain it is we're about half the size of the target within the store base. Business is very, very good. So
So about how many stores do you have total?
50.
50 total stores, and then the primary states are South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa. And how did you guys get started? I mean, where did this idea come from?
My father started a company in 1942.
That's great.
And Lewis Pro has been going.
One of my favorite lines in introducing the players last night, I said, this event has been going on so long and has such a rich heritage. It started when Ruben Gonzalez was in his 40s. Which, after I said that, I said it as a joke, and then I thought, well, wait a second. It's not that far off at all.
I like to use the line when he was in grade school. No, he's been a great supporter over the years and a great champion. And, we started here with people, you go back in history, Marty Hogan, Mike Young, a lot of great players that have been here winning, so great heritage.
6-6. We're at 6-6. This is a long start to the first game, 17 minutes in to the Pro Double Finals. Number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed. And just so you know how the seeds take their place, they take the highest seed on the singles side, and that's how it all works out. So Rocky and Alvaro, obviously Rocky is the number 2, and Alvaro's 3, but Rocky takes the number 2. Kane's not playing, or that he would have been in the number 1 spot. And then Daniel DeLaRosa is the number 4 ranked player, which is how Daniel and Camacho, never playing pro doubles together, find their way as the number 2 seed. And they show why they belong there. They've had a couple great matches. They've gone tiebreakers in every one of them, and now they're playing one of the best doubles teams to ever exist, and Rocky Carson and Alvaro Beltran.
Well, Camacho's fun to watch, John, because this is his first time at the Lewis.
Stop!
He's doing well, coming out, right?
Yeah, he's having a great season. He started off with his first ever quarterfinal and making a quarterfinal on the Pro Tour, the first stop of this year, and he won it. And so, in his first quarterfinal was also his first semifinal. It was the first event, and he started this season off, in a big, big way. And here he is in a Pro Doubles final. He is having a very good season. Definitely the breakout star so far this season.
Yeah, he told me before the game that he was. He said, no, I relocated to Delray Beach in Florida. I said, that's a little word.
Absolutely, and he's been playing college ball for quite some time down at Pueblo, University of Colorado, Pueblo, and has had a very good stable of players from there. Camacho wanted a short serve call, didn't matter, as DeLaRosa puts it down. 6 serving 9 on the head pin scoreboard. We have Mark Griffin with Lewis Drug. So Mark, on behalf of everybody, I want to thank you. Also wish you a happy birthday once again. Thank you for what you do and your family's business. And you guys could support a lot of things, and the fact that you support racquetball like you do is just fantastic. I love coming to this event. I love this facility. 2 years ago, I believe we were at a different club, and then this facility was here, but the sports are relatively new. Is that right?
Last year, found what we think is the best court exhibition. They're back to back 80 feet of glass.
Yeah, absolutely. And then there's 2 other courts here. So this facility has 4 courts. And you guys are playing at 2 facilities this year, is that correct?
So we handle about 125.
Alvaro with a nice get. He's got to dig that out of the glass. He can't. Skips the ball up front. DeLaRosa, Camacho inching closer. 7-9 is the score in the first.
7, serving 9.
20 minutes into this match, the Lewis Drug Pro-Am is coming down to an end, but we've still got a lot of racquetball action to bring you here on the double side. It's a drive serve on the backhand side. Carson shoots it down the line. Now he has an opportunity here, and that is good. I've had the fortune or misfortune, depending on how you look at it, of playing Rocky Carson in doubles, national doubles, several years ago. Rocky is the best doubles player I've ever played. One of the things that he does is he puts himself and his team in the position of scoring without swinging a racket. He uses his body, and a lot of times he'll hit the ball at the opponents, catching them off guard, catching them off balance, throwing some picks here and there. He's much more physical in doubles than he is in singles. And Rocky is one of the best all-around players to play this game. And he's playing with one of the best control players. So this team really got upset at the U.S. Open against Jose Diaz and Jake Brenton. They want to redeem themselves here, and they're getting closer as that ball dies in the back glass.
They got upset maybe because it's warming up the feet on the Centurion Open. Rocky was nice enough to invite me. I know what you're saying about him being on the court. He's a master.
You can just hit the ball at angles and speeds that you don't normally see. And then he is willing to rally with anybody. Such a grinder. Never afraid to go to the ceiling as well. It's a ceiling ball. Camacho kills the ball. Side out call. 7 serving 9. Again, if you're new to doubles, instead of 3 out of 5, they're 2 out of 3. Games are to 15 instead of 11. Win by 1. Tiebreaker to 11. Alvaro wants to hinder there. No hinder call. Daniel back deep. Rocky has an opportunity. Shoots this wide. Daniel's there, dives and can't get it. Daniel a little bit sore. I was talking to him earlier today. He's a little sore from his match last night against Kane Wasklinchuk, where he had a few dives that were very, very hard on his body, and he's banged his hip up pretty good. Steve and a lot of folks in the chat box. Mark saying thank you to Mark and Lewis Drug for your support of the IRT. Got a lot of fans out there.
My pleasure.
9, serving 7.
Thanks.
And if you want to visit Lewis Drug online, if you're in the chat box, I will put their website up. Check them out. There you go, in the chat box is the Lewis Drug website. Check them out, buy everything you can. Great time to Christmas shop early. Get a jump on the season, eh? Carson with a drive Z. Come on, down the line. Rocky sets up and he gets hit. There's contact there. And we have a fight on the court. Yeah. It's exciting. And cooler heads prevail at 9 serving 7.
Kane, why did I see you go like that from your old hockey days? You're up in the gloves. Get ready to pull somebody's shirt over.
9 serving 7. A warning has been given to both Rocky and Felipe. Camacho was mad that Rocky was stepping on his feet. I didn't see it. But I do know that, you know, at this level, there's going to be well, at any level in doubles, you're going to run into people and so forth. Now, I guess the difference is there's a good amount of money up for grabs on this as opposed to some of the other events, but
John, like I said earlier, the intensity of the game and the speed.
yeah, absolutely. Daniel, great get. Alvaro shoots it right back to Daniel, goes down the line, and Rocky covering. Just sneaking over, seeing his opponent getting a little too far forward, covering his shot. Oh, and Rocky skips the ball back deep.
7-10.
7 serving 10 is the score. Well, for the people who weren't watching in attendance, they're now watching to a racquetball match and a hockey match broke out.
Fight day.
Shoots the ball right back to Camacho. Now he sets up. Down the line and catches the sidewall. Man, that is so good. Rocky, if he's not rolling the ball out on the front, rolling it out on the side.
10 serving 7.
Yes, we do have that on replay. You'll get to see that. That shot from Daniel DeLaRosa plows it to the ground. 11-7 is the score. Replay called. Alvaro thought he had rolled it out down on the sidewall, but the replay will be called. Maxner standing in a chair trying to get a good vantage point. Very tough to see. 4 professionals in front of him. Alvaro camping, putting that one down. 12 serving 7 since the altercation. It's been all Beltran and Carson. Steve wants to know, am I the designated peacekeeper? I jumped right out there. No. But I'm not afraid to throw these guys around if I have to. It's been done before. The replay. There was where were we? Garden City. And Tony Carson and Nick Montalban just got into it every 5 minutes.
So you've got a lot of experience.
Well, that's where I stay in shape by jumping up and down in those situations. Matt was 7-12. 7-12. We have a timeout. Let's take a look at the run on the team. Felipe is kind of in his face right there, and Rocky steps forward, and Felipe says, hey, I think that there was some shoe stepping that Felipe was talking about right here. Look at Rocky's foot, looks like it's stepped on Felipe as he was doing a shot, yeah. Dancing match ensues. Just a second, black coated, really good looking guys get ready to jump on that court. Camacho. It's all good, step back.
Terry. Go in there. Time is back in.
And time is. Kelvin saying that was a flagrant foul, 15 yards, and first down.
Short, stop.
A bouncing announcer, Kelvin. Alvaro makes that look so easy, and that is not. A short hop, reverse pinch, no look. Man, that's good. This is very tight. Rocky and Alvaro serving at 12. And I think that we'll see this for a while. You know, obviously Carson and Camacho getting into it a little bit. So Beltran and DeLaRosa really kind of taking over as far as the shots go. And Alvaro thinks the ball was past him. Daniel agrees. Alvaro thought he had an opportunity there.
12-7.
Bernie, it could be your computer, but after this game I will do that, just to make sure. Alvaro just makes that look so easy.
13-7.
Oh, Daniel DeLaRosa, swing and a miss.
14 serving 7.
And it's 14 serving 7. And game 1 goes to Carson and Beltran. Beltran up by 1. We are going to reset a server real quick. Give it 30 seconds, and we'll be back right here on your team.